The first time you saw the Kinzu creature, what did you think?
Me? I didn't know what to think, man. I didn't know if I was asleep, dreaming, having a horrible nightmare, or if I was, living in a horrible nightmare. And I thought, how will I ever be the same after this moment? And honestly, I haven't been. Okay, we're about 9 miles northwest of Kane, Pennsylvania, here at the beautiful Allegheny National Forest Kinzu Reservoir.
We're not sure if it's a water creature or a land creature or both. Is its toes webbed? We don't know. But if they are, they can swim and that could make them very dangerous. Folks, we're here at base camp. We're getting ready for tonight's hunt. The Kinzu creature is real. We're gonna meet up with the local a little bit later this evening. We're gonna find out some testimony. In the meantime, the hunting and the fishing, something that a Sasquatch would need to survive.
You're like, I want to hike up there.
We're here at the Kinzu Reservoir looking for the Kinzu creature. I'm so scared.
Base camp, preparing for tonight's hunt. Things will never be the same.
Yeah, I want to fucking see how far it gets.
Sasquatch wants to mess with us, then he's gonna get one of these.
Tell me a little bit about the night of the encounter.
Well, so there I was walking through the woods with my dog, Chirpsy.
Was Chirpsy acting strange that evening?
Chirpsy was acting exceptionally strange. You see, Chirpsy doesn't normally bark, but this night, Chirpsy was barking like a hound.
She was extra chirpy.
She was so chirpsy. And what's going on? And then we came to a fork in the road and we found this.
Tell me a little bit about that.
So
what happened once you found the skull?
Appears to be what Chirpsy and I believe to be a fox skull. And we noticed nearby the fox skull there was trees that had been
Show us the
molested.
Fox. You keep covering up the fox skull.
I'm sorry.
Hold it away from your wiener. We don't want to see that either.
I'm just take a look at it. Like perhaps ran afoul of the Kinzu creature.
What happens when it gets super quiet in the valley?
Well, if you listen real hard when it gets super quiet, you may hear howls or knocking. And if you answer those howls or knocking, you may get replies. And the howls or knocking often come from miscellaneous sources, unidentified.
We're interviewing on a witness and we heard knocks. We better get down there and see what's going on.
They were just interviewing me and we heard some knocks. We better get down there and see what's going on.
They were just interviewing Dylan and we heard knocks. We better get down there.
And see what's going on.
And see what's going on.
When there's lightning You know it always brings me down. It's just a little light rain. It's not an all-nighter.
It's just about dusk here, folks, at the Kinzua Reservoir, 9 miles northwest of Kane, Pennsylvania, in the Allegheny National Forest. We're here at base camp. We're getting ready to go out. We're going to find a squatch tonight. We know they're here. There's a lot of unexplored territory. This is the first ever squatch hunt we did, where we had to come by canoe and kayak. We made it further down the river, folks. It's almost dark, but we made it all the way far down to the channel known as Ballgag Beach. We're here now. There's known activity here according to the locals that we spoke with earlier. We're on the hunt. We scouted this place out. We know that Ballgag Beach is where we need to be. When we were coming to scout this location out, it's obvious that the folklore exists around here. There's plywood silhouette cardboard cutouts of Sasquatch in a lot of yards. You know, you go to the gas station and they have Bigfoot magnets and you know, things like that, Christmas ornaments. The Sasquatch folklore is alive and well here.
Ornaments!
We just heard them knocks. We got to get down there real fucking fast because
one thing, and that's to find the fucking squatch. One thing!
Tell you what,
we have a ways to go. We're about halfway there on the trail that we found earlier this afternoon. Dylan and I are here. We're hot in the trail.
Hot. Muy caliente.
We have our expert tracker here, Dugan Hauser, with us. We're gonna just follow the trail. We're gonna follow his lead tonight. We're hot on the trail for the squatch. That's where we're going. We're gonna follow his lead. Where are we going?
Look, here's the trail. Look at it. They go the whole way up. They're following like this trail. You don't see them? You know what he's in.
See it. I see it.
We're hot in the trail.
We're hot on the trail. And we're going to follow Dugan's lead because he seems to have some inside information that we need to know.
Dugan Hauser, VD.
Dugan Hauser, VD.
We're about 9 miles north or so of Kane, Pennsylvania, in the Allegheny National Forest. We've been following the shoreline. We still have the reservoir is about a 20-foot drop to the right of us. Dylan, do you see something?
I thought I did. I think it was just a stick.
I found two things here.
Should I walk across the log?
I found on the tent stake and the tennis ball. Two things that Squatch loves is campers and tennis.
The thing is, something massive to take this tree down. This tree doesn't come down by itself, ladies and gentlemen. This is a 300-pound oak. Look at the size of the root ball. Something strong took this down, and it was not Mother Nature. The night's getting long. We're running out of steam. We're running out of fuel. How much deeper do we got to go into this deciduous forest?
Keep going.
How much further do we got to go up this hill?
Where are you?
We feel like we might be lost. It's been hours since we've seen any kind of signs of life. We don't know where our campsite is. And I hate Nickelback the band.
I just feel so lost. And like, when I feel lost, I feel scared.
So
And when I feel scared, I feel nervous. And when I feel nervous, I feel sick. When I feel sick, I feel sad.
We're reconsidering our position in the woods. We might be at a point where we need to turn around. What is that? What is that?
What was that?
Do you hear that?
I hear it. What was it?
We just heard knocks on the trees. We got to get back to down the trail where we just came from. We got to check this out. There's something going on there, and we're going to get to the bottom of it.
We heard it. We heard it. We fucking heard it. And this time, we're going to get to the bottom of it.
Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. We're real close to where we heard activity. We think that we might be on the top of the fucking Sasquatch.
Right. This time, he's ours.
What we don't know. Oh shit. I think we've stumbled across a bed. This looks like a nesting ground. You can see right here, it's hard to tell in the dark. But this is definitely a nesting spot for a squatch. It's still warm. There's still heat coming off of this bed. How much further do we have to go until we can prove? It's a steep climb through this deep, deciduous forest. What do you see, Dylan?
I see lots of potential activity, but not much obvious activity.
The answers are out here. We came to this area because someone had reached out to us, a local eyewitness, and had some claims and had some stories they wanted to share with us. They were terrified about the predator on their property, and here we are. We just want to help these folks, and we just want to get to the bottom of it. But what we think we found is the breeding grounds of a Sasquatch. You can hear the wake. That's how close to the water we are. The water source is an important part for the Sasquatch.
Very important.
Everybody needs water. And the Sasquatch doesn't have to go very far. We know we're hot in this trail. Oh shit, folks. Oh shit. I gotta go. Dylan, what do you got? Dylan? What do you got? Oh my God. What do you got? What is it?
It's a stick.
Motherfucker. We don't know how far we gotta go, but base camp is a few miles down the stream. We've been keeping the water to our side here for navigational purposes. We got pretty deep in the woods, and we found some evidence of what we think is the nesting grounds for a squatch, but we don't have any other evidence except we did hear some knocks in the distance. We're gonna keep walking around. We're gonna make sure the reservoir is to our side at all times.
Well, we did what we could do. We found evidence of the Kinzu creature, and we're going to continue searching. But right now, we got to get the fuck out of here.
It's late. The trail led us to a dead end, and we got a long ways to go.
Long ways. Here we are, in the middle of nowhere.
And the Kinzu creature
Listen, you know it, I know it. There's a fucking squatch in these woods, and you and I are gonna find it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap for us here at Kinzu Reservoir, looking for the Kinzu creature here in 2021. The search for Sasquatch will continue. More episodes with Dylan and Sean coming soon.
Keep it squatchy.